Hey, welcome back to StarDrive 2. I've done a few things since the last time we played. First of all, I redesigned our ship, and I thought I'd give you a quick hit because I didn't want to do that on screen. I named it K. Look at this. Here's our titanium armor. I sprinkled it in here for protection and stuff. Um, Obviously, eventually we want to have it all, but I'm trying to keep my movement speed at a decent level. But looky here, we have ordnance fabricators now. We got that technology. They convert power to ordnance every time, every second. It creates 5 ordnance. So here's 5, 10, 15, 20. Every second, 20 ordnance is being created. Okay. I also got the armored ordnance supplier from that one research we did. It provides 10 ordnance per second and holds 1,000 ordnance. Uh, so between these producing it, these holding it, uh, we have on hand 209 seconds, but it'll last longer than that because every second it'll keep crunching. We have new weapons. We have the phasers. These are all energy. They do 750 damage. We have antimatter cannons, which is the new cannon we have, or somewhat new cannon we have. It takes 5 ordnance, right? Look at that. 2,800 damage, fires every 8 seconds. And the big boys, singularity cannons. Now here's the kicker about this. They fire every 4 seconds, use massive amounts of power, do damage of 1,125. But look at that. Down here in the description, ignore shields and can pass through multiple ships. So whenever we're attacking big groups and it fires, it'll blow through the ship, do a lot of damage, and continue on. Now I've got a bunch of them. I still have flat cannons, 2 on the sides, and I still have 4 up front. May get rid of them at some point. But that's the ship. Okay, and I've already started. The refit up here, and I'm gonna start doing refits as we go, because we basically need to make sure that we get some of them in production for our protection. Now, here's the kicker. While I was going through doing that, finishing out the little constructions, and I put on our new if I have anybody still working on it, it might be under here. No, we got we got our new protections over our planets. The bigger, let me do this. We got the bigger battle stations. We have battle stations. We built them. Working on this right here, right now. So every place has been upgraded. So look at this. We have a lot of free combat points. So we can start pumping out more ships. Now, when I took over the Pollop's little spot here, we had this wormhole. I took a ship through the wormhole, and it came out way over here. Look at this. Karathis and the Raylans. Now, remember the Raylans were working on the technology. They're technologists. We also wound up with the Karathis. So when we go here, we now have them and them. We've traded with them. They have a fair amount of technology. They have a lot of technology. They are way ahead of us in all shape, form, and fashions. Okay, they've just blown us up in technology. We still don't have them, and I think this and this. These are the 2 we don't have now. Either they don't exist anymore in the game because they were taken out behind the scenes and we never saw them, and that's possible. Or they're down here where we don't see anything. So we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, it's the Darlocks, and I forgot who the other ones are. And that's where we stand. We are at war with the Pollop still, and yes, we're going to keep being at war with the Pollops because I want to finish them off. My dog took a walk. All right. But yes, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and take out the rest of these. We're going to take out the rest of the polyps. We're just going to finish them off. I think we're just going to kind of work our way down and deal with them. I'm leaving these guys here mainly to protect us against them, because believe it or not, they're our friends. Don't understand that one, but they are still our friends, and as long as they're going to stay our friends, we're going to support them and keep them happy and keep them growing. Because the Chuck have actually started being a little bit more aggressive with me, and I'm afraid that we're going to be having a fight with them in the near future. It's part of the reason why I'm keeping this ship group over here. But we are going to have these two right here. Oh yeah, we got a Stargate also, by the way. Oh, and food replicators. We haven't finished all this stuff out. So we need to, wow. Looks like we need to edit the roster and put K in here. Instead of King, we'll put K. And we'll put Bomber. And here we'll prefer just to leave it empty. But that's okay. We'll do King. And then here, we'll do a King. Same thing. We'll do a King. And then I think down here at 0, yeah, ultra rich. I'm going to do this real quick, and then I'm going to do a King. And then 1, my main city. Find him real quick. There he is. And we'll do him also on a King. Okay, we're going to start producing ships slowly but surely. Oh, looky here. I guess that one ship is going to have to take care of it. Do I have my Star Fortress out? I do have Star Fortress. Now, that might be enough to beat him. That's what's funny. There we go. We'll do that and see what happens. We may not get down there in time. And yes, I do still have some building going on. It's not a lot, but I do have some building going on. So if I just did that right, Ruma is rich. Yeah, he's doing a refit. And we're going to put him doing a King also. Down here on 0, you can go and buy that. Get that going. Perfect. Okay. See what happens. I mean, yeah, he won't make it in time. Extra food. See, we put all that there. They're not getting input, so see importing. Yeah, I don't want any planet doing an import that isn't already. See, he's perfect with one guy there. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, This fight's gonna be nothing. I have to have a bomber down here, and you know I'm not even gonna worry about all this stuff. We're just gonna begin and see what happens. See, they're using the big guns. One thing I forgot to do on the K is I forgot to put wow. Oh, they use no ordnance. See that? No ordnance. No ordnance. Wow. See, if I had the K here. Wow. Destroyed that sucker in one hit. These little ships are funny how they are. Oh my gosh, he's beating me on the backside. He's gonna beat me, I think. Wow. I don't know, he's getting beat up pretty bad. So one ship is not good. Wow, I did not realize that. Of course, I have so much better weaponry on. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. So now we got to take out the little guys. Now see, that's why I have power in each wing. So whenever they take out these weaponries and stuff, there's still power for what's left. So my one guy is not good against his, what, 9? Good thing I got it over there, because my base would not have been able to handle that. So he will need to, he'll need to do this real quick, just so he can help repair that ship quicker. That's fine. Okay, so now then, troop transports, and I don't even know where I brought them from. At this stage of the game, I don't know where I picked those 6 guys up at. Actually, it's just 4. Maybe I took them off of Thier. Nope. Yes, right there. They're all 2. If I remember the Pollops, watch this. Watch the Pollops. Now they have no technologies. So there's absolutely no reason for me to have these guys here. And that's what's scary. I do this. Importing 2. Yeah. We don't want to do that. Huh. So at this point, I can just destroy and rebuild. That's basically all I have to worry about. So I don't need these troops because I'm not taking over any of their ships. So I think it was right here, yes. I'm gonna show you. Uh-oh, please stop. Nope, sorry. You've kind of irked me off a little bit because of that way he did stuff early on. The way he did things to me early on, he was really rude about a bunch of stuff. I do have bombers, see? That's all I need was the bomber. So what I can do over here is these guys are growing. Let them grow. I'm gonna have my planet over here, who's ultra rich, who should be building me a K, but I'm gonna have him build me a colony ship and then a K. I'll have him do that. There we go. We're gonna let these guys build up. In fact, I'm gonna move that food replicator up because, believe it or not, the food replicator has way more advantage to these guys than anything else. Alright. So let's bomb it. And we'll just do civilians, not that. There it is. That quick. It has 3. Look at that. It only has 3 things on it. And look right here. Oh, I can. Yeah. It's got troop transports. Buildings. So I need another. Need another one of these colony ships. So I need 2, because I want those planets. So we'll build that one. And this one right here. Yeah, 1000 BC with how much money we have. Yeah, I'll do it. That way I can set them both down at the same time. Construction G refit. Oh. That's right, so these 2. K to K. There. I'm just trying to make sure that he has plenty of protection up there in case they come in. And everybody down here. Now, as soon as I get this right here done, I'm going to redesign my ship with more power. That's pretty much all I'm going to change on it. So it'll go from K. Probably make it an M. I don't like some of the letters. Okay, they go here, and So yes, we will be doing some building, obviously, but I want to make sure that we can get all this stuff taken care of really fast. Ah. The Pollops are mine. The Pollops are mine. And they will stay mine. Now, I'm afraid that some of these other places, man, I wish I could just get rid of that. I really do. I really wish I could get rid of some of these. There we go. Just get rid of some of these people and some of these things out here. It's crazy. Here's the last one. Okay, technology-wise, I'm gonna save real quick. I'm gonna show you something because I don't want to mess up my standing with any of these people. Okay, I'm gonna show you these right here. These people are technologists. Now watch this. Look at this. Look at this. This is all the technology he has that I don't. Now we're working on one dark matter reactor right here. He's got all this. Okay, look at me. I have all this technology he doesn't have. Now I can't trade him anything right now. Like I could give him titanium armor right now for something he has. But look at what it would do. I would have a negative on a lot of my stuff for quite some time. So what could I get that's 22.5 that would help me out? Like heavy fighter base I could care less about. Oh, look at that. Heavy torpedoes. Xeno Intelligence Agency. Now moles get +1 paternal. There's sick bay. But he can't, well, I was going to say, there's a lot of things he can't do for me. He's got the Ionium armor, though, which I didn't take, which I can eventually follow up with. But see, the singularity cannons, I'll give him that. I'll give him that for precious metal mines, and I'll take the hit because that precious metal mines is great. I'll do this. Now that's going to hurt me. That is going to hurt my production. It's going to hurt everything. But see what he has? Precious metal mines. Now, that was him. Now, the bears, which I love bears. Everybody knows I love bears. That's why I would extend, by the way. So let's contact him. And look, he doesn't have a lot. Okay? He's not one of these that I'm going to ever get a whole lot of technology from. He's just way behind. Advanced power density for precious metal mines or subspace artillery. I don't care. I don't care. That advanced power density. Now watch this. Further advances engineering compression of plastic being drill and a 50% bonus to energy cannon weapons. All my weapons automatically do way more. Now look, I'm over him too. Okay. Now there we go. Advanced power density. Further advances. So all my weapons immediately now do more damage. All of them. So I just got that. But, go to the, let me take you to, let's take this planet for instance. Look at this. Exceeding the tolerance of the Rayleigh, 13%. Exceeding tolerance for Karathi, 2%. No space defense is 5%. Well, we're working on that. So look at this. Every planet has at least some level of precious minerals. The mine provides BC income depending on the planet's richness, ratings from +1 for ultra poor all the way to +5. So +1 BC per richness level. So this is huge for money. This is huge for research. Now, sublimator. Because we got the advanced power and the advanced team, we can get this sublimator. Okay, so we can research that. Dark matter reactor. We traded and got a few of these the first time. We researched this, I think, and now we have all three. So we get this done, and then we go into the cannons. Now, I don't use any of these on my ships, so I'm not really concerned about those. The hospital and sick bay, I know I can trade for sick bay, so I'm going to go ahead and get Imperial Hospital. Okay? And here, yeah, drop pods, which already got by, I can trade for them. And I know I can trade for the arcology or the arco-colonizer. So I'm staying behind on technology because I want to pick and choose, because there's a lot of good ones. And by picking and choosing, it lets me kind of decide as I go along what I'm going to do. Let's blow this up. Alright, here's the first one. Ultra rich. And this one. Uh-oh. Spread across together. This is our slow down your expansion before you decide. Alright, confirm. Okay. So basically, and I'll come back to that in just a second. Basically, what they've done is they've said stop, or look at that, their tolerance dropped big time. Stop taking planets, okay? And unfortunately, that's not my goal. So here's how we'll do it, and this is the funny part. Taking planets by force. Wow, look at this. Taking planets by force and colonizing planets that are new, basically new systems. That's what makes them mad. If I was to say invade and take these planets by invasion, they wouldn't care at all. I mean, yes, they would care, but yeah, they wouldn't care. Now, this is their home. This is their home world right here. Okay? Down here, they have one colony right here. So what I can do is just take everything around them all the way. Take this. Come up here. Basically destroy 2 of the 3, and Palmer 1, give this right back to him. And just give it right back to him. Put all these people on there from mine, send them all there, and then give them back the planet. And then they would just have Palmer right here. One planet or two. I'd still have to leave them with 2. Actually, I can destroy all 3, leave them down here, and then give them that back. But I don't want them to have 2. I just want them to have 1. So that's what we're going to do. And I will always have to leave some ships down here because of this. Because if they're going to go to war with me, that's how they're going to send ships right here. Boom. Do that wormhole. Here, let's go. And I want to take out the humans, but I don't know about that. Not that I care about these folks, honestly. I just want to see if they got any fighter shields. Okay, perfect. That works. I can do exactly what I just thought about doing. I can get fighter shields from them for free by just taking over their planets. The first one does that. The second one does that. The third one does that. They're all done at the same time. There we go. All right, so we've done all of this. If he has the fuel for it, which I think I do now because of the improvements, we're going to go take that out. Alright, and the rest of this you can't build into. Immacore, perfect. Now see, they have extra food, and they can grow, so they got extra food, so they can grow by 4, and they can grow by 6, see, right there. So we just let this go, and we just let them run. Perfect. And that helps us out right here. Look at this. Look at that. They're actually going to go fight me. Yeah, I don't know which one is which, but if it can create something, it is... Yeah, so I can send this one down to here. That's the second one. And that one can go down here also. What do they want to trade? Okay, let's trade technologies with them. I want to keep them friends to the end. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give them this, if I can get one technology out of them. I want to get Ion Armor. we go to our ships real quick, I just want to see what Ionium armor does, because it's been a while since I used it, and we haven't really, we're going to be redoing this in a little bit. What is Ionium armor? Okay, we have Play Steel. Play Steel, the big guy, is 19,003. Ionium armor requires power. It's 33,000 health. Titanium is 48. So I could put on some Ionium armor in place of all of this other stuff. And it requires power. But that's not a problem I have. So if I was to do that, and I've never put Ionium armor, I don't even need that. I don't even need that, because I could just fill this in with Ionium armor. Now I think it ups our power requirement, 1157. Let's see if that's what it does. Or 1436. Yeah, it drops how much extra power we have. And our movement's not changing much. But yeah, I think that's a big win right there. And it's not like we'll do that. See, I think we'll do that. Now, this will be my first rendition to making a new ship. I'll go ahead and do it real quick. Because weapons, not the discharger. It was the, where's it at? Oh, there it is. Pulse cannons. These don't do much damage at all. In fact, they don't do any damage. So what we'll do is we'll do this. Because nobody uses that anymore. Yeah, perfect. Better armor. Movement's still decent. This is 2,800 versus 4,000 versus 1650. Yeah, I'm gonna do this as an example just so we can see. This is 18. This is 28. So yeah. So better armor. These are still cheap armor in the center. Produces power. So right there. Now we're gonna have the better armor. Boom, boom. Yeah, see, I'm slowly taking them off. In fact, I'm gonna do that right there. Perfect. That gives us, I think, everything we need right there. All right, so this is going to be M. Fully restocked M. And when we come back later, that's the one we'll eventually go to for all of our ships. There we go. All right, that takes care of the ship. Obviously. So as we do this, I'm going to send it down to here, and we'll send one of these back. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send these way up here. send that K down here. And it's going to take a while to flip them out, but I just want to start this process. Let's see. Volfar, Volfar, Volfar. He's building a king. Alright, so we'll send this one down here too. Because I just sent 2 up there. Still have 3 down here. And Argnar does not have anybody that can do this. Because these refits take a while. Not sure that y'all caught on to that, but these refits, they take a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, perfect. There we go. And there's that. We can send that way over there. I'll have to do this. Yeah. So, there we go. I would say this. The next people I would probably want to take over would be the Volfar. They don't really have much technology, and I don't really think much of them. The other would be to take out the humans, because the humans, they're not at war. Let's see who they are. Let's discuss. They won't trade with me, will they? At all. I want their clean energy. Ooh, I could threaten them with war for clean energy, just to see if they would bow out to me. That's what we'll do. Yep, we'll do that after we get the Pollop taken care of. How many do they got? Quite a few. Okay. Hey, just to plug my channel. By the time this is up, you should be seeing some Supermarket Simulator. Um, Great game. Enjoy it. Or I've been enjoying it. Check it out. Also, Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. That one is also up there. I have a few old playthroughs of Thief Simulator. I haven't posted Thief Simulator recently, but I'm about to get back into a little bit of it because I never got to the point where I was stealing cars and things, and I want to go back into it and kind of play around with it some more. And it's a fun diversion. So please subscribe, and then you'll get notified when I post. And like I said, there should be no ads on my on any of my gameplays. I don't monetize. I do this for fun, and if there's ads, it's got to be added by the third-party services, YouTube or somebody else, not by me. Check them out. Just listen to them. Some of them go over an hour. Apologize for that. I was trying to keep them short, but sometimes I get rambunctious. Oh, and also StarCraft Brood War. I'm posting that right now too. That's something that I have been doing, and I want to keep doing that too because I love that game, and I'm going to finish its playthrough. So yeah, like I said, just take some time, enjoy. Huh, another one's no. Oh no. How many do I need to send 2 more to Aravok. Aravok with the Okay, I gotta do that. Airlock. Oh, it's 6. Oh no. Okay. That's... Wow. Wow. I guess we'll do it that way real quick and see what happens. I say I got to get rid of those 6. We'll figure it out. Dark matter researched. Okay. Okay, the first one is the one that's building. We'll get the sublimator out of the way. Not that I care about that one at all, honestly. Alright, so not bad. We're working our way down. Like I said, yep, he's got to go back for fuel. That's okay. Estovania, got plenty of extra food. Oh wow, look at this. As long as we're not importing, I don't care. We are not importing or exporting. I'm going to go ahead and get precious metals and the Stargate done on him. Oh, we'll just go ahead and get the saber cannon. And then we'll follow up with a... We'll come back to that. All right. One real quick, we'll hit this M real quick on our ship. So here's the M. This is our new design. We just picked up new power, the dark matter reactor. We're going to put the dark matter reactor in here, in the center. And just like that, look at that power. Now, we'll take back all, oh wow. We'll take back all the power that's not. And look, with all that power put back, look at that. So if we put 1, 1, and 1, we've got way more power than we need right there. And look at what we cleaned up. Time to get rid of these missiles. Not gonna use them anymore. So if you notice, I don't have the capability to move stuff over yet. So we'll put this right here. This right here. Boom. We don't have the capability to shrink this in. Now, there is a way to do that to give myself some more space, and that's to change this to these. And I could fit in one more, like do this. Then this can go down here instead of up here. Take these out, and then this can go all the way over here. I can do this, bring that to here, get rid of that, take this and put a triple up here. See what it does. Bring this over. Now, one thing I can do, and I just thought of this, is I can bring this over to here and get rid of that. I can bring this over. I can bring this over. I can take the shield off. Just trying to keep all the weaponry the same. Bring this up. Put the shield right here. Boom. But see, I got a lot of zigzags in here now. I just don't have the space the way this is laid out. I could bring this down here. Bring this down here and put bigger armor up front. Bring this down here. EMP torpedo? How big is that EMP torpedo? Real quick. It's 5 by 2. 5 by 2. No way to get that in there. I know this is so exciting, right? Look at that. If I got rid of that, if I just get rid of all my flat cannons, put the EMP torpedo, 18 seconds, takes 20 ordnance. Drop one EMP torpedo right there. Wow. Still nothing but a bunch of extra spots. But I could do this then. That would really protect that area, wouldn't it? And this could fire every 18 seconds. One of those. One of those. One of these. Boom. I actually think that works. What do y'all think? I got plenty of this. We just put in some dark energy. Why not? Boom. There you go. I don't know if we can do this over here. Can we? Is there anything I can get rid of on this? Oh yeah, right here. Get rid of the flat cannon. Don't technically need it anymore. If I need more power, I can put the power right here. Then I can just line this up with put one of those there. Put some of this power here. 4,000 power. And then just line this up right here. Get rid of the flat cannon, put this up here. Get rid of that. Do this. Pop that out, put this in right here. Put 2 of these. 1 of these. And voila. 1,600 reason 12 are producing 4,000. We've got shields in every quadrant except the rear end, and the rear end's got the armor. And there we go. 18, that's 700 fuel capacity. 100 and 300. That's way more time than we need for. That's way more than we need. And voila, there it is. That is now M. That is my M ship. Boom. Probably won't change anything on it for the rest of the game. Probably won't. Yep, probably won't change anything on it except armor the rest of the game. Alright. Save M done. Alright. Tell you what, I know we took a little time to rebuild the ship, but now you see everything's gonna get refit to M. So we'll let that continue going. We get the sublimator out of the way here in a little bit. And we'll do some more trading here shortly with these guys while we still can. Alright. So, appreciate you stopping by and watching today. Questions or comments, put them down below. Check out my other games. Also, like I said, comment on those. Let me know that you're watching. If there's games out there you want me to play and try, just let me know. I buy a lot of stuff through Steam. I have games I haven't really played a whole lot, so if you bring it up, you really want it, I'll give it a shot. Until next time, y'all stay safe out there.